Bosten Dynamics is a cutting-edge robotics firm that has spent decades developing robots that move in ways we've only seen in science fiction movies. They periodically post films of their lifelike machines on YouTube, spinning, somersaulting, or running, which are met with a mixture of astonishment and fear. The guy behind some of the world's most advanced dynamic robots has had a difficult task ahead of him, programming his creations to dance to the rhythm using a combination of fluid, explosive, and expressive gestures that were nearly human-like. What were the outcomes? It took over a year and a half of choreography, simulation, programming, and improvements, topped off by 2 days of filming to create a video that was just under 3 minutes long. The video, which showed robots dancing to the Contours' 1962 song Do You Love Me, was an instant sensation on social media with more than 23 million views in its first week. It depicts 2 Bosten Dynamic humanoid Atlas research robots performing the twist, mashed potato, and other famous moves, accompanied by Spot, a dog-like robot, and Handle, a wheeled robot built for lifting and carrying items in a warehouse or truck. When standing still, the robots resemble deck chairs stacked on top of one another. Then, their arms fly out in a fluid sequence of patterns in sync with the music, creating the impression they're peacocking for the cameraman, coordinating their movements and appearing to bounce ideas off one another. You could assume the robots are genuinely listening to and responding to the music since the steps are so precisely timed and the movements are so fluid and harmonic. But they aren't. They are listening to their internal clocks, which are perfectly synced. Despite their advanced senses, the robots are completely unaware that music is being played. Rather than Spot's obstacle avoidance function, their ability to navigate through space without treading on each other's toes is the product of meticulous placement and programming. The entire thing has a strange feel to it. The robots move with a surprising amount of fluidity. Because the film is primarily recorded from a low angle, the robots appear to be larger than they are, at least human-sized. If you weren't aware that the robots were merely doing their programmed movements, you'd assume they're having a wonderful time together. The final product is smooth, elegant, and a little surprising. Hours upon hours of choreography and engineering work are hidden behind the curtain, all coming together for a 77-second performance. According to Bosten Dynamics founder and chairperson Mark Raybert, what the robot company discovered was considerably more valuable. For the past 40 years, Raybert has been obsessed with creating robots that can stand on their own and navigate around the environment with the ease of an animal or person. We discovered that we needed to update the robot while it was still in development, in order for it to be powerful enough and have enough energy to complete the entire performance without stopping. As a result, it was a significant advantage to the design, and being a 6'2" man, let me just add that I'm envious that something so tall can move with such elegance and mobility, Mark adds. This isn't the first time that we've seen a Bosten Dynamics robot sway to a familiar melody, though. Back in 2018, the then SoftBank subsidiary posted a video of Spot dancing to Uptown Funk. Comparing the two movies shows just how far the company's robots have gone in only 2 years. Spot's 2018 performance was outstanding, but it couldn't dance point like its 2020 counterpart. Teaching robots to dance with fluid and expressive motions presented a new challenge for the company. Bosten Dynamics spent years developing robots with functional abilities such as walking, navigating in rough terrain, picking things up with their hands, and using attached advanced sensors to monitor and sense a variety of things. To perform the dance moves, the advanced Atlas robot uses a variety of sensors, including 28 actuators, devices that act like muscles by converting electronic or physical signals into movement, a gyroscope to keep it balanced, and 3 quad-core onboard computers, one of which processes perception signals and the other 2 of which control movement. While some have remarked that the dancing robots are a disturbing foreshadowing of future artificial talents, others have considered it to be a truly remarkable demonstration of technology. Even Elon Musk praised the achievement, tweeting, "This is not CGI." At the beginning of December 2020, the automobile manufacturing giant Hyundai announced that it had bought the Bosten Dynamics company for $1.5 billion Australian dollars. Hyundai claims that this is a long-term investment for the creation of humanoid robots for tasks such as patient caring in hospitals, as well as autonomous driving and the development of smart manufacturing. To commemorate the acquisition, Hyundai released a special brand video starring pop icons BTS, the brand's global ambassador. In the video entitled "Welcome to the Family with BTS," Bosten Dynamic robots Spot and Atlas dance with the band to their song iconic "I'm On It." If you're willing to spend the money, the Bosten Robotics Spot may be yours for about 100,000 Australian dollars. While it is an amazing machine, Spot's duties are primarily confined to surveying and data collecting, which includes activities such as producing 3D maps and inspecting machinery for defects. For now, enjoy the strange dance moves of these adorable lifeless robots, and feel free to comment on how far this type of robot has progressed through time. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were seeing other humanoid robots fail spectacularly and comically at simple tasks like walking up a flight of stairs. These days, it seems they're almost ready to launch their own TikTok channel and establish themselves as full-fledged influencers. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, then give it a thumbs up and ring the notification bell button so you can be alerted when new content is up. As always, if you have any ideas for topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.